little bit.
So then what?
Yeah, why are you going so... We have bikes on the back.
Son!
And they start swinging, man.
Listen, I can't make the bike rack. Okay?
Okay.
Just
you
because
can control your driving.
Just because you don't have good welding doesn't mean I need to go slow from it. I'm driving normal. Normal for having bikes on the back.
What you need to do is just stop driving so damn fast going up through there. You know that curve. We know this road.
You just had them set where they were up the truck and you didn't care about that. Damn thing.
So are you going to go off the road?
You want me to put this in the ditch?
Don't do it. Guys, well, it's time out here at the Hayes Creek Run, Mount Nebo State Park, the Black Diamond. This might just be the official, depending on the fork, test track. So we're going to take the Enix RL2.
This is not the official test track.
X-Fusion. We're at $200 forks. We're fixing to take these guys down the Black Diamond, and hopefully they hold up. We're going to do a little real-time review for you, get some good camera angles on there. 120 millimeters of travel. Are they worth the $200 like we talked about in the install video? I think that's the max that people should really look at spending on a budget fork. I think once you go past $200, it's kind of no longer budget, depending on what you get. 80 pounds of pressure in the forks. Another big thank you to Bicycle Stuff Online for giving us a good deal on these forks. Let's see how they do. That front end feels very smooth right now. That is on the first little jump here. Not bad. Very quiet up in the front end. And that 20 millimeters, in my opinion, makes such a big difference as opposed to the 100. I mean, you know, I know it's not a lot as far as the sizing goes. You wouldn't think it makes a huge difference, but wow. Really feel it with these guys. I miss having 120s on here. And they are doing a good job in those little sections there. That rebound makes all the difference. Little rock garden here. Oh yeah, absorbing everything. Wow. Pretty impressive so far with the absorption of rock gardens. Another thing that's nice is we'll have to see when we get down here with some more flow on this trail. But the Lutus and the KRSCCs, I'd say one of the parts where they really don't. Good big rock garden here. We'll get back to the Lutus here in a second. Oh yeah. Wow. That travel keeps me up on the bars. Keeps me up on the bars and not down in the front too much. Really, that travel is kicking in, buddy. I'm liking it. With the Lutus, it kind of seems like when you were going fast, it absorbs only big things, like stuff like this. It absorbs them. These forks feel like they're absorbing every little bump and every little rock that this trail has to offer. I think one of the downsides to them that I don't really like is where the rebound knob is. You know, it really sticks out there a lot. It's kind of tucked away from the axle. But what's not good about that is it doesn't have any type of safety to it. So on a trail like this, if I am to crash, you know, on those nasty rock gardens and things, I don't know the safety of that rebound knob. Kind of prefer that to be out of the way a little bit more. I'm gonna stick with the rebound, stop these cameras from rolling, then we're gonna hit the rest of the trail. So far, so good. Let's see, I can pretty much see here. You can see I had this band all the way down at the bottom, and it's jumping up pretty good ways. No oil or nothing leaking up here, and no oil, traces of oil on the bottom either. Yeah, let's keep on hitting it, guys. As far as the feel goes and me being on them, it kind of feels like they're a little tinny. I don't know if that makes sense. Tinny. I know the stanchions are aluminum. It makes them feel really light, almost to the point of being cheap up front. Not that they're noisy, but they feel a little, I don't know, tinny is the only word, like oil canish. You know that noise that you get on an oil can? Not that they're making that noise, but that feel, if that makes any sense. I gotta work on my vocabulary. But they're doing a fine job. They just feel almost too light in the front end, like it's a really cheap fork. But you start thinking that, and then you start hitting certain bumps and jumps, and you go, man, this thing actually feels pretty quality. So out here at the little playground for bikes and hot springs at the Cedar Glades Park today. You guys seen what happened at Hayes Creek Run? Pretty good test, a lot of downhill. Now we're gonna get some jumping in, see what they're all about and see if they can hold up. Go ahead and warm up a little bit, and then we'll hit it up. But the fork pressure is right at 80 pounds. So 80 pounds, they feel good whenever we're out jumping. And whenever we're out jumping on the small trails there and on the black diamond stuff. So we'll see if we can get warmed up and really break them in a little bit here. Height I'm getting right now is kind of scary with these forks. They do such a good job of that little preload and letting me go, sending me off, if you will. And then as soon as I land, it feels so comfortable, because even if I'm a little over the front of the bars and my weight's not exactly that right, they have enough of that travel up front to soak up, and they're letting me know, hey man, we got your back. So kind of what you want out of forks, especially in this whole jumping area here. They're doing well. Really well. Alright. What do you guys think? I think that was a lot of fun on these jumps. The Enix X-Fusion RL2 120 millimeter fork.
Brake, please?
Yeah, is that better?
Thank you.
Did very well out here on the jumps, did very well on the black diamond. For $200, I think everybody feels comfortable at saying that that is the price that they're looking at, their top. Basically, that's the end of the budget.
That's the top end of the budget on budget.
Yeah,
fork, when it comes to the fork.
Yeah, and that's what we thought going all along. And for these forks, right now we'll see how the updates go and how they do over time. But right now, I think this is gonna be a pretty hard fork to beat. It feels really solid. The whole structure feels good. I do like the 9mm quick release. The top compression and the lockout, very similar to the RockShox. Whenever you do the lockout, you have a little bit of give and then it locks down. I guess if you just hit big structures or something like that and you're not really prepared for it in the lockout mode. We don't use the lockout a lot, but man, these forks, we're gonna be jumping with them a lot. We're gonna be going downhill with them a lot, and that's definitely where they shine. The whole travel there, like I was saying, you know, I don't know if it came across on camera, but when you're jumping, that preload that it's getting ready to set you off with right at the base of the jump is so smooth, and it takes everything in, and all that energy, it just compresses it like a good fork should. And as soon as you get ready for takeoff, it doesn't overdo it. Your back of the bike doesn't jump over, your front doesn't go way up. These forks are just very smooth. They're just so consistent on the takeoff and the landing. So you're not having to tweak them every 5 seconds and really try to get down and study them. You're able just to keep on going all the way up the hill, right back down, all the way up the hill and jump right back down. And you're able just to fix those problems with your body and not have to go, okay, well, I think I have to put a little more air in there, a little bit more rebound. These forks are really good as soon as you get whatever you set them at. But man, the X-Fusion Enix forks, we appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully it helped you out making a decision if you were looking at these forks. I know this was a big video. Everybody was really looking forward to seeing it out here in the jumps and the black diamond. We got to see it all. So guys, that's another Wolf Tick video. We appreciate you guys watching as always. And if you would like to get some of these forks, you can look down in the affiliate links below and you can get yourself one. There is a buy us a cup of coffee link as well. You guys can support our channel. We appreciate you guys, man. And y'all have a good one and ride safe.